Greetings and salutations. This is Big J Triple X. Now, I guess some of y'all gonna be offended by the title. The title is subject to change. Now, as we sit here in black YouTube, right? I got a problem with most of the content creators in this godforsaken cesspool we call black YouTube. And what does have to do with Amos Yee? Well, you see, other groups of people don't have the insecurity or the low self-esteem to call things out. See, the problem with this space, the problem with this space is clear. A lot of you got low self-esteem because y'all hide behind the words or words like or phrases, I should say, like we all we got. Then y'all talk about, well, we on code. Y'all like to use those phrases to make excuses for bad behavior. Now, check the links below. I got 10 links, and it might be more links I'm going to add on after I'm done with this live stream. But like I said in the title, check the links or shut up. That's what you need to do. Because I'm tired of y'all making excuses for bad behavior. And I ain't just talking about predatory issues. I'm talking about other issues as well. Now let's start with something real quick. Let me start something real quick. Because I'm about to go deep and hard on the paint about this, right? I'm about to go deep and hard on the paint. So about a few years ago, and let me try to find, oh yeah, here we go. This is what I want to play. This is what I want to play, right? This right here. Right. Now, 5 years ago, and let me show you what I'm referring to. Let me drop the banner, or should I say, let me drop the overlay. Because I'm no longer playing with you Negroes. I'm about to go to war with some of you and make sure you don't have a well, make sure you have a hard time trying to make content. So right here is a video. You know what? Yeah. Let's do this right here. You know what? Yeah, let's have it like that. Let's have it like that. So y'all can see, right? So what I'm going to do, we're going to put this on theater mode. Notice this is 5 years ago, and it says TED Talks tried to normalize pedal pedophilia. Now, if you click on the video here, the video will be no longer around. It's by TED Talks. TED Talks put out video like this.
me tell you about Jonas. Jonas is 19 years old. He studies law in Munich. In his spare time, he likes to play soccer. Jonas has a secret which he thinks he cannot share with anyone, not even with his best friend or with his parents. He's just too afraid of anger, rejection, and repulsion. Jonas knows that he has to suppress his sexual drive for his entire life. And he also knows that there will never be a loving and fulfilling partnership that he can enter. Because Jonas is a pedophile. He's only attracted to female children between the ages of 6 and 12 years.
Now, I want y'all to do this. You know, I want y'all to do. I want y'all to check that video. The video of this is in the description box. I don't got time for. I really don't have time for y'all's crap online. But you know what happened to the original video? You know what happened to the original video? Well, let me tell you what happened to the original video. Within 12, no, scratch that. Within 5 hours of the original video, people took that video down. People forced TED Talks to put that video down. Not only they put it on private, no, it wasn't put on private. They was forced to delete this video. And let me say this to like the chat room, right? I don't expect trolling in my chat room right now. So if you hear trolling in my chat room, understand, I will get rid of you. This is my final warning. Because I'm about to go to war. But let's go to another video, right? Let's go to another video, right? Let's go to another video. Mind you, it's by me. Yes, yes. You see this right here? This video was made 5 years ago on December 7th, 2000 and what? See what it says? 2017. 2017 when I made this video. So let's play what happened on this one.
When you're attracted to kids who literally are immature in every sense of the fucking word. Like, you're such a freak. But I'm not sexually attracted to kids just because I promote pedophilia. You just justify fucking literally. You're not attracted to them, but you justify fucking them. What's a literal thought? Yeah, that's like saying, I promote gay rights, therefore I'm gay. Complete and utter garbage. I'm asking you this. How do you not see that as a problem? Children at the age of okay, so you're saying, so by your logic, I should be able to go, I, as a 21-year-old, should be able to go have sex with a 5-year-old. Now, why do you really believe that the 5-year-old is able to consent to that? Okay, not sexual penetration. I think that if you want to penetrate something into the child, he should be above 12, because obviously you've hurt him. But in terms of sexual acts, I think that it's perfectly fine. So it's okay to molest children then, but not there's a difference between So a little more morals coming in. Safe and consensual sex.
So here he go again. Amos Yee. Now let me rear this in because some of y'all don't know who this Asian dude is, right? Amos Yee is a guy from the Philippines who is an American, come here to America, and then he made videos talking about it's okay to be attracted sexually and romantically attracted to underage children, pre-adolescents children. Yes, pre-adolescents, children under the age of 13 years old. But you know what happened to him? But you know, better yet, let me go to another video. Right? Let's go to another video. Right? Let's share this classic video. Here is part 2. 5 years ago on December the 10th, 2017. Right? 2017. So let's go ahead and play this for a minute.
Hello, everybody. I'm getting kicked out of this wonderful... Yeah, it's pretty sad. Why? Because of my views on pedophilia. Now, the host of this house was perfectly fine with my opinions. He didn't agree with it, but, you know, he didn't think that it was violent or really harmful, and, you know, you shouldn't hate a person just for that one opinion. So he was fine with the opinions. He was still willing to host me in this house, regardless of those opinions. But who isn't fine with those opinions, however, was Child Protection Services. Because, you see, the host who gave me this free place, he is so generous that he hosts lots of foster kids in this house too.
And so Child Protection Services, sometimes they come over and they do background checks on the people who live in this house to ensure that the children have a nice environment to live in. And so, of course, in this day and age, if you look at a person who is promoting pedophilia, you'd think that it'd be dangerous for the kids.
Amos Yee tweeted this: child porn is not rape. Children can give consent to fucking. If you can provide evidence that all child porn is non-consensual, show it.
A pedophile is simply defined as an individual who has a sexual attraction to children. That's it. It doesn't mean he's going to molest children. It doesn't even mean he's going to act upon his sexual urges. All he has is the non-violent sexual attraction to children. If you just have the desire to have a perfectly consensual sexual relationship with a child, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If a child and an adult have consensual sex, they both film it, and they both agree that it's fine for the footage to be on the internet, there's absolutely nothing wrong done. Why should it be illegal? Possessing child pornography, a completely non-violent act, whether you viewed it based on sexual attraction or non-sexual curiosity, and even if I gave you the benefit of the doubt and said that, okay, all child sex is rape, and so all child pornography is essentially footage of rape, is it wrong to upload or view footage of child rape? No. Now, I would argue and ask, why do you think that kids and babies aren't able to consent to sex? Babies consent to sleeping, to choosing the fire truck over the Hello Kitty during play. They are perfectly able to show approval right when they're born. If a baby is curious about a man's genitals and he comes over and plays with it, that is a sexual act.
Shout out to Destiny, right? Shout out to Destiny 5 years ago. Again, same date that I was talking about it. When I still was in that what y'all called white YouTube. You see, this is the reason why I want black YouTube to be non-existent. Because see, a lot of y'all allow, right? A lot of y'all allow. Shout out to Destiny for calling this out. Now, if you watched the video before this one, the video I played previously, what did Amos Yee said? You know what he said? Well, let me tell you what he said. He said this, and I quote, "I got kicked out of my apartment. I'm being evicted from my apartment." Right? That's what he said. He said he got evicted from his apartment. Right? That's what he said. You know why? You know why he got evicted out of his apartment? Because white people, or I should say the non-black sector of YouTube, has a thing called accountability. That's what they have. You got people on here in this chitlin circuit of YouTube who's so more busy about being entertained and have been part of this agenda, be emotionally attached to their agenda, that they completely ignore the wrongdoing. Now, in my description box, I have somebody like, I don't know, like what happened with Glendon Cameron. I think that's the link, the 10th link within the description box. So Glendon Cameron said he has sex with underage girls, 3 daughters, 3 sisters he had relations with. And even though he said it, you know, being with underage girls, a lot of you big time YouTubers like BGS Igmore, Edward Anderson have been defending him all this time. So where is the accountability? While these same Negroes will come on YouTube and say, well, black women this and black woman that. Black women have been raping young black men. But have a guy who said, yeah, okay, guy who said he's willing to, that he actively engages in sexual encounters with young underage girls. That's why I said black YouTube needs to be destroyed. Not just the black manosphere. I said the entire damn thing. We also have another cat on YouTube, on black YouTube. He goes by the name of Hardcore Tito, General Tito, a man who did the unthinkable to a 12-year-old girl. Person got 25,000 subs. He comes in this space, y'all Negroes bow down to him and roll out the red carpet treatment for him. But I ain't just talking about pedophilia. Oh, no, 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 no. But anyway, I'm being ahead of myself because today, if you look in the links of the description box, Amos Yee just got out of prison. He got paroled out of prison. Amos Yee got paroled out of prison about when was this? About like last week, a few days ago. He was supposed to be in prison until 2026, 2026, but he got paroled in 2023. Now I believe there is a prospect he might be going to Singapore because the underage person, I believe, was in Singapore, so they might just ship them when they release him from prison here. They might send him to Singapore for his other leg, for the other leg of his sentencing. It should be a lot more harsh than what is going on in the United States. But going back to Black YouTube, I'm not talking about pedophilia. This is an example that I'm making. You got cats on here who talk about beating up women up. You got men on here who went ahead and slapped women upside their head. You got people on here who had raped, sexually assaulted someone. You got somebody on here who did a lot, who've been predatory. You got people on here, and it's not just Glendon Cameron. It's not Hardcore Tito. There was a guy who passed away, and I don't talk about dead people, right? I think it sucks. I think it's low down and dirty to talk about the dead, but let me be honest. You got a person named Sinful Lapete, who was a pimp, who hid out in Canada, who passed away recently, who have had relations with a 14-year-old girl. But the whole lot of y'all in this space gave him millions of views, Cash App, super chats, all because the code, all because of we black, all because of, oh, we all we got. That code only brings corruption. That code you keep on referring to is solely about doing it for the culture. No, the culture, and when I mean culture, I ain't talking about race. The culture got to change. The pathology is what I'm talking about. The pathology, and this is where I agree with Cynthia G. Even though I'm against Cynthia G, this is the reason why Cynthia G the way she is, because of the activity you see on YouTube right now. You got a bunch of buck dancing, shoe shiny Negroes trying to be part of a club because that's all we got, because you got low self-esteem. You got insecurity problems because you won't stand up to your moral character that y'all try to enforce that on the opposite sex. That y'all trying to force that on the black women, the black woman online. Try to force that on black men and black women. Oh man, black women are this, black women that. Y'all so busy trying to shame, blame, and explain each other while at the same time y'all overlook the pedos, the wife beaters, domestic violence, people who commit domestic violence, people who promote domestic discipline, quote unquote, and people who have touched children. Because you own this idea about race, about protecting the culture, about protecting the quote unquote the race, our kind. YouTube needs to sit there and shut all your channels down. Yeah, I said it. But let me talk about something else too. Some of y'all come on YouTube and create lies and distortions trying to save the person who committed these acts online. Big J, what you talking about? Let me go further into this. Let me go further, right? Let me go further into this. You got a guy on YouTube right now who talks about his marriage. Oh, I'm married. Oh, I'm married. Yeah, I'm about the black family. Yeah. You hear all that foolishness, right? Hear all that foolishness. Let me tell you what y'all do. What he does. He harassed women online. He took a hooker, a woman who is a known prostitute. No, I'm sorry. A woman who has a substance abuse problem, and tried to put her on some prostitution level. And it took her story and made it his own by saying, oh, I was raped. I was assaulted by a pimp, and I was forced into the porn industry. Taking her story. The same individual will sit there and take kids that he has to roast grown people online. But y'all hide behind that under this idea of morality. Y'all don't sit there and see that you are the most immoral people just among the people who you judge. I know I'm not going to get a lot of views on this. I know there's only 2 people watching me like I give a damn. I don't care if I don't care if it's 2 people watching me or 2,000. But I'm going to say what I got to say. See, some of y'all scared of what I'm saying. Yeah, I admired the white man for putting his foot down when things. Yeah, I said I'm gonna sound like an Uncle Ruckus now. I admired the white man. Because at least when things go wrong, things are set right. But because y'all say we are black, we supposed to ignore the sins of what's going on. Oh, let's talk about a woman's breastfeeding. Let's talk about another woman's body part. And I'm going to say this straight up. If you follow oh boy, you need to unsub from my channel. I want you Negroes away from me as possible. And no, and let me say this to this one other person, right? We talk about, oh, Big J, I want your video from yesterday evening, yesterday afternoon. Well, let me help you out. The answer will be no, I will not give you that video I put on private. No, I will not. Because you yourself should have prevented what was going on your panel. You could have prevented when that predator, yes, he's a predator, when he sit there and put his kids up on that live panel trying to roast grown people online. To the other one, I'm going to say your name, Brownsburg. You. When are you going to question? Why won't you never ask that Negro over there to talk about what was the rest of the lies in the seat? You're going to have to explain that. Because every time when somebody try to call your boy out, he hide behind you. He hide behind what's her name? Faith. He hides behind the faith factor. Hides behind Maurice Delk. Hide behind Kelly Ray. Hide behind various people. This ain't no normal beef. This is about character here. This is about slander and character and using kids. Now I know I'm mixing two things together, but the same. But it all comes to things about how black people online refuse to make other black people accountable for what is wrong. What the fuck is wrong? Y'all refuse to make yourselves accountable while y'all crying about this being demonetized. Y'all crying about YouTube is demonetizing me. Good. It needs to. Y'all deserve it. See, the problem is with a whole lot of y'all never been responsible with your freedom. And I'll say this right now. I'll drop the link right now. Let's see how y'all going to go about this. See, some of y'all's watching me right now. Let me drop the link then. Let me go ahead and drop this link for you. Because I'm not putting up with y'all. That's why I have no love for y'all. I don't mind being hated. Because I'd rather stand on my damn convictions. My convictions is more important than some of y'all's lives. My moral compass is better than your feelings. The link's right here. Yeah. The link is right here. Y'all got a problem? Right here's the link. But we know, you know, and I know you ain't gonna press that link. Anybody that defends that old piece of crap on the East Coast of the United States, anybody that defend that Negro from the state, from the city of Chicago, who raped a 12-year-old girl, anybody that defend Glendon Cameron, anybody that defend the crap that been coming out of Sinful P, the link's right here. Are you going to handle it? Are you going to justify it? It's right here. The link's right here. What are you scared of? What's going on, Alpha? But what are you scared of? Do I have to post it again? Okay, I'll post it again on my other channels. You know, better yet, I do it all destinations. I'll do it again because I'm simulcasting on my other channel. Are you going to hit that link and try to justify y'all's lack of accountability? Why y'all won't hold these other people accountable and get this person punished and kicked off of YouTube? Y'all won't sit there and do that because y'all so busy about, I mean, we black, y'all. We black, y'all. We black, 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 black. It's right here. The link's right here. This is the author call. Come on now. Come on now. Oh wait. Come on now, Negroes. Come on now, you proud black men. Come on now, you proud black women who you got a problem with me because I called your boy out for being a no good piece of crap. White people get rid of. I know that every time I hang around white channels, when somebody like an Amos Yee shows up, it doesn't matter if it's white or Asian. They get rid of people like Amos Yee. They get rid of them quick. Because if y'all play the video in my description box, they found a way to get him kicked out of his apartment. Somebody's touching on kids, get rid of them. Somebody's dealing dope, get rid of them. Somebody's beating up on women, you get rid of them. I'm talking to you content creators who have panels all the time. And let me say this too, I already unsubbed from a few people already. Because y'all allowed the foolishness. And then y'all wonder why y'all having problems. To y'all, it's about money. It's not about character. And it's not about class. But y'all want to make this about somebody breastfeeding. Y'all want to make this about somebody not wearing underwear. When you Negro was the one supposed to be a married man, and here is you getting a prostitute, a woman who's on drugs, and try to prostitute her out, try to be her pimp. But you supposed to be a married man talking about family values and such and such and such and such. But every time when somebody call him out, he runs around YouTube crying, whining, and explaining. I'm getting tired of people getting away with things. You got to be a man and own up to it. Now, at least I can apologize to Reigning Woman because I mistake the name of Reigning Woman for the woman named Ren. The woman's name was Ren, not Reigning Woman. So Reigning Woman, I apologize, and you know I apologize. So Faith Factor, I suggest though you shut the hell up. Because I'm about to drop you like a bad habit up and down these YouTube pages. And we're not going to talk about titties. We're not going to talk about vaginas. We're going to talk about those kids, using those kids to roast somebody. We're going to talk about why he lied about his military career. We're going to talk about why he went to Kelly Ray and tried to break that marriage up. Black YouTube needs to be destroyed. It ain't just a black manosphere, because a lot of y'all been getting away with things, and y'all think y'all see. The thing is, now I see why there's been dictators in Africa after the white man left Africa. Now I see why. Now I see why people like what after what they did to Patrice Mutombo. That's why there was a dictatorship. Now I see why when Uganda and Rwanda happened, because had their little dictator. No wonder why Robert Mugabe took over uh, Rhodesia and turned into Zimbabwe and ruled it for 50 years. Because y'all so damn corrupt. I'm at a point that all of you got to go now. It ain't just the manosphere. I'm at a point, all of y'all got to go. Because when I was on the white boys channels, when I was on Annie Worsey channel, Yee got kicked out of his apartment. When Yee went on Destiny's channel, what happened to Yee? Got kicked out of his apartment, got kicked out of his job. When Yee talking about, yeah, man, I touch kids. That's why I admire white. What quote? I'm using the word white in quotations, because it wasn't just white people or Asian people. Some of us black people are pitched in with as well. They need to come in here and clean this damn space up. Some of y'all out there supporting a man who sit there and say, oh, I'll beat black women up. But y'all out here having that, and y'all sitting there supporting that idiot by the name of Jay Prince. They wipe y'all off of YouTube. So don't get mad. And I'm gonna say it too, the hell with your freedom of speech. Because you've not been responsible with your freedom. You use your freedom to slander. You use your freedom to commit heinous acts. You use your freedom to sit there and be messy. Like you, Chantel. I saw you on what's her name's channel being messy in that chat room, trying to stir some pots. And you wonder why I called you and Renee out of your name. Yo, the reason why y'all mad because y'all some racist bigots, and I call you out for who you are. Yeah, call me a coon if you want. Call me anti-black if you want. But I tell you one goddamn thing, I'm so sick and tired of good content creators not giving not giving their flowers, while we got people who are crooks, who are rapists, who could commit violent acts being praised in his damn ass face. You got pimps on YouTube like Ramil, like I forgot the other guy's name, Syphila P, getting the praise. But you got small. No, don't. Whoever's on the panel, don't do not say nothing, because I got to go. I'm so frustrated. Y'all got to go, and I'm tired of people running. I'm tired of people hiding. I'm tired of people hiding behind other people and say, "Yeah, I'm a good man." You got to go. It's time for accountability. I'm done.
Ramil a pimp? I ain't know that.
Go talk to Grandmaster Troll. He'll tell you.
Oh wow. Um, I just came to let you know that I will no longer associate with Bronzeberg,
Hmm.
and yeah, I just wanted to make sure you knew that. I'm done. Mm-mm. The way he just sat over there and talked about me on BMT's panel, yeah, I'm done.
I don't blame you for. I don't blame you for get away from Bronsberg. Yeah, I heard that. See, the thing is, well, I want Bronsberg to tell him to to finish the video. See. No, no. I asked a rhetorical question. Bronsberg should have tell that idiot. Okay, we'll play the rest of it.
He should have told him to play that whole fucking thing because I've gone back and listened to that video several times. BMT was fucking harassing me the whole time I was on that panel, and I was trying to ignore his ass. And I kept addressing Bronsbury because the shit he was saying was ignorant as hell. And it was like, there was even a point in the video when I told him not to talk to me.
Well,
So,
I'm not gonna say anything anymore. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something about it, but I ain't gonna say anything. This is my last time I'm gonna say something about it.
yeah, I just
I,
did my
I
last
hope.
live
I hope.
stream on
I hope. You know. But I'm not gonna say anything else because I think punishment needs to happen. You gotta make these Negroes act right, and it's time to start making niggas act right. And I'm not gonna tell you how. I'm not gonna tell you what. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that to me and only me because I'm tired of him getting away with shit. I'm tired. I'm tired of him hiding behind certain people. So I'm not gonna talk. See. I should took Angelina's advice, right? I'm gonna take her advice. I'm not gonna say anything more about it. But I'm not just talking about BMT. I'm talking about the other people like BGS and Angry Man. Whatever Gino does, the Angry Man and BGS, I'm going to give him my full support because accountability is not in Black YouTube. You do not go ahead and put out people's social security numbers out all over the place on Discord. And I will help Gino to contact the federal government, the FBI. He already contacted the FBI on that. Well, no, I'm gonna pressure that. No, it's time to put on some pressure on that because them niggas got to go. And I'm gonna talk to Kimberly, what's her name? Kimberly from Fort Harriet. She had all the power to get rid of Obsidian. She gonna back down from that. The man went after your boyfriend. The man was stalking your boyfriend online. She could have had the power to sit there and destroy the entire black manosphere. And it seems like people around here just only want control opposition. Who is this? Who is this on the panel?
it's Miss Sunkiss.
No, it's not. I'm talking to somebody else.
Oh,
I don't want to have time for that roast sector shit. To say this is the wrong conversation to be part of. I don't care about that bullshit. Y'all go over there. But let me go ahead and say this shit. It's time for the FBI to be called on about BGS and Anger Man and Edward Anderson and Charles Faulkner. They didn't call the damn Securities and Exchange Commission and the Federal Trade Commission on Jay Morrison and Boyce Watkins. It's time to make people accountable for all the scamming, for all the raping, for all the violence they do to the people on YouTube. I'm tired of it. Eva, why are you here, Eva? I'm not trying to be in the roast sector. Let me see what she wants.
Hello? I'm a
Yes.
cosplayer. I'm not trying to be in that sector. That's trash. I'm a cosplayer. I'm a black cosplayer. Hello, bitch A. I came in a new attire. I'm not talking about that trash.
What does this have to do with what I'm talking about, please?
Well, what I'm talking about is I'm sick of the sexy reds and the Sukihanas and the ratchet culture that was being birthed by Little Kim